And welcome to Week Roundup. We're doing Division 7 and I'm with football royalty tonight. We've got Sean Jacko Jackson joining us tonight on the night. So welcome, Jacko.
Thank you, Darcy. Thanks for having me.
A big introduction for him. So how you been anyway?
Yeah, good. It's good to be back.
Absolutely. And how's your team going at the moment? We'll probably talk about it later on the program.
All right. Yeah, we're sitting in 4th position at the moment, so big improvement on last year, and we're just rolling along.
Rolling along. So talk about rolling along. We'll go to the first game, which is O'Sullivan's Beach. They're on top at the moment, take on Houghton Districts. They are. They take on probably a bit closer than you'd think. Houghton Districts are sitting about 8th at the moment, so a bit close, about 20 points. 13-8-86 O'Sullivan's Beach to Houghton Districts 9-9-63. So about a 23 point victory there at O'Sullivan's Beach, but good win nonetheless. So that's they still haven't lost the game, so they're still sitting on top very nicely at the moment. So we've got the best players, or the goal kickers first for O'Sullivan's Beach was Rigney with 3, Dean with 2 and Conway with 2 and McNamara also with 2 to individuals to 4 other players there with best players Clinch. This is English with Darcy Evans here. This looks like Dickenberg, I reckon.
Yep,
Dickenberg, yeah, Ross, McNamara and Dean. And for Houghton Districts?
Yeah, Houghton Districts, John O got 3, Ando 2, McMurdy, Prashaka, Rayson and Cluse all with singles. And best players were Rayson, Austin, Cooper and Sharp.
Yeah, so another good win there at Sundersbit. They are looking like they'll be in Div 6 next year. So that sucks pretty badly, doesn't it? We'll let it go because we're halfway through at the moment, so we'll let that go.
One of their props. It's our only prop.
That's right. You can't get that one right. Anyway, we go to Mawson Lakes. They were sitting in Mawson Lakes for about 4th, taking on Adelaide United.
Central
United, who are just out of the 5 in 6 spots, so but a good win nonetheless to Mawson Lakes. It was Mawson Lakes 12-11-83, so probably poor kick to Central United 9-12-66, but nonetheless a good win there for Mawson Lakes. So Mawson Lakes got goal scorers Kennett with 3, Richards with 2, Reddit individuals to about 7 other players there. The best players with Kennett with his 3 goals, Bruce Gordon, Hugh Mintzma, I'm presuming, Delbridge and Van der Brick.
Apologies to Hoytma. I don't know, I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Hoytma, that's all right.
Yeah, Central United, they're just a bit stiff really, only fell short, 3 goals short of Mawson Lakes, but Grogan managed 3, Ritzema 3, Shane Cosenza 2, and Tunbridge 1, and best players were Hazy, Tankard, Gatto, which is the old Eastern Park, Gatto I believe, Ben Gatto, Tunbridge and Grogan.
And Mawson Lakes very good. Now we take on Tree Gully. They had a little bit of a win against the Crabs, Flinders University, so just with a long travel there from Flinders University up there to PERTARINGA OVAL, I'd imagine. So it's
assuming that they didn't all travel.
No, exactly. They didn't travel. So it was Tree Gully, 34 goals 26, 230 to 2 goals 6, 18 from the University. Look, they're out there having a kick on a Saturday, no doubt, and probably enjoying themselves. Just a beer after the game, you'd think.
Fair to say every Tree Gully player kicked a goal.
Looks like they did too. Probably won't read them all out, but Forsman, I mean, here's an ex-A grade player, probably having a kick and a catch with his mates down the C grade, and as they do, just to hopefully get themselves a premiership, because they are sitting 3rd at the moment. So Forsman with 8, Wilson with 5, Clark with 4, Turner with 3, Flynn with 2, that's Bernie Flynn's lad, was on the board out there, Sandy Cott with 2, Richter with 2, Daniels with 2, then individuals, they split it right around, probably about 5 or 6, 7 other players there. With the best players, Richter of course, Wilson, Bartlett, Turner and Doyle. Now Ford was going to be pretty harsh not with the best players there, but I suppose he didn't win by that much with his 8 goals, didn't get the best players.
Poor coaching.
You've
played kicks 8 goals, he's got to be
somewhere, you've got to mix them in there somewhere. You've got to get themselves a chicken voucher or something.
That is. I mean, I guess you've got to recognise some of the defenders, given that they get the opposition 2 goals.
They've only get a kick, so they've got a choice of about 6 other players there.
Interesting name there, D. Bartell. I wonder if that's the old Bartell dual medalist in
Dave Bartell.
Dave Bartell
Played at Goody Saints for many years. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure actually, but producer knows D. Bartell. Was that playing?
David Bartell. He's only played 2 goals, 2 games. Snuck into the Tree Gully C grade side when no one was looking, and
they'll be hitting probably 35-40 now, surely. But you're quite right. Medal winner, association medal winner, best and fairest many times at Goody Saints.
Yeah,
premiership player.
Pretty handy acquisition.
That's right. So Tree Gully as well. So
yeah, that's late breaking news for you there.
Yeah, well done Jacko,
Good pick up. That's what they're paying you for.
That's the big bucks they're paying you here for, Jacko.
Flinders University won't take long to get through their goal kickers. They only kicked 2 for the day, and that was Pardo and Nitschke, and their best players were Pardo.
He gets 1 goal, gets best players, and poor old Forsby kicks 8 and doesn't get the best players.
Stiff, very stiff. Molyneux, then Feet, Hawes and Schofield round out Flinders University. And just out of curiosity, Darcy, did they have a full team? They had maybe 1 missing. So can't blame the lack of numbers, can you? That's a smacking. 230 points to 18. Crabs, you need to get your shells off.
They travelled out to St Paul, so took on the second bottom side Mitchell Park, who've only won the 1 game, so you'd expect St Paul's would have won. They're sitting just on 5th spot at the moment with actually the 3 goals clear of Central Knights. So probably looks like they're going to cement that 5th spot with just over halfway through the season. But St Paul's was 16 goals, 9 105 to Mitchell Park 6-4 40. Goal scores for St Paul's, Dewey's Pedlington with 8, so half the team score there, with Werfel with 4, individuals to about 4 or 5 other players there, with Rouston, Werfel, Salisbury, Adamo and Pedlington with his 8 goals. He squeezed in with his 8 goals anyway, Pedlington. So
yeah, they were obviously much more, maybe a coach that played forward rather than a coach that played full back. Mitchell Park only scored the 6, McDonald always features in the goal kickers with 2. Deanett, Weekly, Johnson and Doherty all scored singles, and best players Weekly, Halime, Walsh, Chat, Scott and Doherty, and apologies for any pronunciation errors.
Very
multilingual
inclusiveness, so which is good. So take on the last game again. We saw Golden Grove get a bit of a football lesson as well. They took on Marion, who were sitting second, only 3 games behind us, Sutherland's Beach. Take on Golden Grove, who were the 3rd bottom, just with the 2 wins. So it was a Marion 23 goals, 21 159 to Golden Grove 4-2 26. So yes, we have a thumping there. So with now Wadey 13 goals. Nice work with kick over just about over half the team's goals. So nice and a bit of a day out. So with Robinson with 2, Saunders with 2, McCullum with 2, the individuals to 4 or 5 other players there. With Wade, of course, again 13 goals, best player.
Well recognised.
Well recognised, exactly. Nice work there.
Going places, that coach.
Yeah, Saunders, Buckney, Saunders. It must be a brother. S. Saunders and then D. Saunders with Knight in amongst the best players.
Yep. Golden Grove had 4 goal kickers, all singles. Darwin, Murdoch, Kunt, and you can say that any way you like, along with Whitehead. And the best players were Woody, Tiss, Ashcroft, Green and McGregor, and a long day. Didn't score at all in the first quarter, and then out of their 4 goals, 2 scored. 4 goals, 1 in the second quarter. So in 3 quarters they scored 0 and 1 point in 1 quarter. So wow,
that's
tough day at the office for Golden Grove.
A long way to travel down to Marion. So, but
that's the end of Division 7.
That's no. Then we go next week's games.
Oh, do we?
So, so just so they know exactly who. So just very quickly with the we've got the ladder. As we said at Sutherland's Beach, look, they haven't lost a game yet with 11 wins. Marion and Tree Gully, Mawson Lakes, St Paul's are all on 8 wins. So that makes up the top 6 actually. So any could make the 5. So they're all on 8 and 3. So from second down to 6. With Central United probably 3 games behind. May find it tough now, just over the halfway mark. Houghton Districts, Golden Grove. Bottom is Mitchell Park and Flinders Uni, which obviously there's no rerelegation in this division.
They'd be happy about that, wouldn't they?
It'll be a long season though, I think.
Could we bring in relegation into the women's competition? Is that politically correct?
No, it doesn't matter. Let's just see how they go with that one. But okay, this week's games, mate.
You're right. The Crabs, we need you to pull your fingers out this week. We're up against Marion, so you don't have to travel anywhere near as far. In fact, you don't have to travel at all. You're at home.
They're at home. They take on second place Marion. They lost to 25 goals to third place Tree Gully, so I think it's going to be another bit of a hiding here. But look, they're having a kick and good on Flinders University. But certainly I'm going for Marion here.
Yeah, and look, it's fair to say if there was an IQ test, they might win that.
Yeah, exactly. University, absolutely. So. Golden Grove out there. Golden Grove take on St Paul, so like a bit of a derby out there. So, but Golden Grove, they're struggling this year. They're 3rd bottom, just the 2 wins. St Paul's, as we said, they're technically in second spot, but obviously because of percentage, they're sitting 6th at the moment. But I'm certainly going for St Paul's with a fairly big win.
Yes, I concur with that. Mawson Lakes are taking on Tree Gully at home. This one promises to be the match of the round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who have you got?
They've got Teacher Gully there, fourth. We've got fourth and fifth. So I'm looking. I think Teacher Gully. I think they're probably just a bit. They're the C grade side with a few obviously ex-A grade players coming back to try and get them a grand final. So I'm going for Teacher Gully myself.
Well, the addition of Dave Bartell gets
Teacher
Gully vote from
playing C grade footy. And
enticed by money, Darts, was he? Or
big money C grade footy. I think.
Big money, yeah.
He's one of the best I've seen actually. So by far. So. He's another one that obviously only played state footy when he was 23 and couldn't play state footy ever again after that.
Yeah,
23.
Yeah, which is very sad. But,
it was.
Ripping player, Dave Bartell.
Absolutely.
And Park are taking on O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale, which in itself is a handful. Is that Mitchell Park?
And I think it's going to be a bit of a slacking in this one as well. So Mitchell Park just with the one win, taking on top spot O'Sullivan's Beach. So this will be another big score here for O'Sullivan's Beach, I think.
Yeah, the two southern clubs, along with Brighton, making a real charge this year in Division 2. I concur with you there, mate. Central United are playing Houghton. This is a Mifflin reserve.
So Central United there sitting 3 games out of the 5, so taking on Houghton Districts who are just behind them on 1 game. So this will be a pretty cracking game for the teams that are out of the 5. I think I'm only taking Central United because it's out there.
Bit of a journey for the Houghton boys. I know it's downhill.
It's
going home, it's going to be uphill though, so for that reason alone I'm going for Central United.
But that's Division 7, so we'll see you next week.